Thanks again, everybody, supporting local racing, supporting the Valley's only dirt track. So that leaves us with 8 cars for the first heat race. The Team Auto 4 cylinders at Valley Raceway. Tabitha Little will bring you to the green flag next to Glenn Penny. Victoria Wincup now moving up to 3rd. Sean Sanford in 4th. Pat Barassa in 5th. Chris Canale in 6th. Terry Moore in the 8th. New addition to the field, and Jesse DeVoe in the 51 at the tail end, but he's got a really, really fast Honda Civic, so I imagine he will not be at the back for very long. This is the second last points race. On the 25th is the last points race. To declare who will win it all. And then on the 2nd of October, we're going to have our fun race. First race this afternoon at Valley Raceway. The green flag is out for Glenn Penny grabbing the lead. And Sean Sanford in the 69. Look at Victoria Wincup, almost 4 wide. Splitting between Tabitha Little and Glenn Penny. Now Sean Sanford looks low, trying to go under Victoria. And you can see the 56 is really slow on the front stretch. Victoria Wincup grabs the lead, and she's going to lead lap number 9 laps to go. There's the 56 off the track as they start to spread out. Wincup, Sanford, Little, DeVoe, Moore. There's Sean Sanford looking high on Victoria. She keeps the lead. Lead lap number 2. With 8 to go, this is a 10-lap heat race. If you've never been to Valley Raceway, welcome. Coming out today. Lots of dust flying in the air. I imagine we'll have to get the water truck out after this race. The 69 and the 24 have gotten way ahead of the 5 and the 51. There goes Jesse grabbing 3rd from Tabitha Little. 3 laps in, 7 laps to go. Victoria's starting to get a little ahead in front of Sean. Jesse DeVoe in 3rd, Tabitha Little in 4th, Terry Moore in 5th, your top 5, Pat Barassa in 6th, and Glenn Penny in 7th. Johnson hanging on that lower line. Victoria's been sliding up in the middle. She's had the lead since lap number 1. As Sean goes low, she goes really high. As we get halfway through, Sean completes the pass to grab the lead on lap number 5. We have 5 to go. She's still hanging on. Bumps him in turn 1. That slowed her up, though. She almost spins out and loses a lot of ground. Another car almost spins. Tabitha gets sideways. And now Jesse in the 51, way up to 2nd place on the bumper of Victoria Wincup. This is a good thing for Sean Sanford as he drives away in 1st. We have 4 laps remaining. Over halfway. Jesse looks low under Victoria. In turn 2, out of turn 2 now. She closes the door on him. Is he going to look high and cut low? And that's exactly what he does. He gets under the 24, the 51, neck and neck with Victoria. She's still hanging on to 2nd. He's still there, though. And now she goes way high. She hits the dirt bank. Still going. She's notorious for hitting that dirt bank here, but still going. Sean Sanford, the 69, gets the 2 to go. Jesse now all the way from the back of the pack all the way to 2nd. Does he have enough time to catch up? Oh, he wobbles a bit. Still able to hang on to her. Sean Sanford's got a very big lead over the rest of the field. Sean Sanford grabs the white flag, the first heat race for today's race at Valley Raceway with Team Auto 4 cylinders. He's been hugging that low line all race long. No cautions, a caution-free race, 10 laps. Just like that, we're done. The victory for the first heat race goes to Sean Sanford. Jesse DeVoe in 2nd. Victoria slides in the middle of 3 and 4, able to grab 3rd. Tabitha Little in 4th, Pat Barassa in 5th, Terry Moore in 6th. And looks like Glenn Penny's going to roll it home in 7th. A nice clean race from the 4 cylinders. On deck is the V8, sponsored by Rick Balser Welding. That'll be another great race. Doug Armstrong, Evan Weaver in the 25 in 2nd, sponsored by Howard Little Excavating. Devin Wires in the 16, sponsored by his dad, Kerrigan Wires Trucking and Excavating, and C.R. Nichols Construction. Roddy Weir in the 4, a couple of sponsors for him, cut above the rest, tree removal, Weir's ATV, and snowmobile sales. at Subway Greenwood at Middleton. Sandy Wood in the 14, sponsored by Community Metals, Weirds ATV, and Snowmobile Sales. Josh Rainforth in the 58, Kingsview Farms and Winkleman Windows sponsor him. And Barry Hunt in the 71, sponsored by Surecut Concrete. So 7 V8s racing this afternoon. Well, the first heat race, as I said, in that 4-cylinder. Usually by the end of the afternoon, there's a couple of cars may have wrecked, a couple of cars having some engine problems. We'll see for the guys and girl in this series. Doug Armstrong in the 11, bringing you to the green flag. The V8's rolling at Valley Raceway. And Josh Rainforth already looking high, trying to get around Roddy Weir in the 4 on the outside of 2 cars. Not able to do it. Evan Weaver grabs the lead. They're very slow. That track looks very, very sticky. And we'll see how they do in turn 3. Looks like they make it clean so far. Doug Armstrong slides a bit. Oh, look out, Barry Hunt hits that tire. Still going. Barry Hunt in the 71 slammed into the tire, but no damage, no harm, no foul. Oh, Sandy Wood bumps into the wall, sliding up into that dirt bank. Evan Weaver's got a very big lead over Josh Rainforth, but not for long as he powers around the 4, Roddy Weir. And it looks like we're going to have a caution out. Barry Hutt spins. Also, Doug Armstrong spins in the middle of 3 and 4. A couple of cars spinning. As I said, this track looks sticky and slick. So Barry Hutt spun out in turn 2. Doug Armstrong also spun out in the middle of 3 and 4. And we'll get them restarted in just a second. We do it manually here at Valley Raceway on the front stretch. Bruce goes down. Gets where the cars are from the scorers up here. And the way it works is, if we did not complete a lap, we would go back to the lap we just completed. So we only completed technically 1 lap, so we're going to redo that again with 9 to go. A couple of cars almost got to the start-finish line. Restarting with 9 to go, Evan Weaver brings you to the restart with Roddy Weir next to him, Josh Rainforth in 3rd, Sandy Wood in 4th, Doug Armstrong, one of the spinners, in 5th, Devin Wires in the 16, and Barry Hutt, who brought out that caution at the tail end. If you bring out the caution, you're sent to the tail end of the field, not a lap down, so he's still in contention. He had a good feature race 2 weeks ago. It's a bi-weekly racing series at Valley Raceway. The next race, September 25th. This is the 2nd race this afternoon on the 11th of September, and the green flag is back out with 9 to go. And all the Firebirds out in front. Evan Weaver, Roddy Weir, and Sandy Wood, with Josh going low in turn 2. Now Roddy Weir grabs the lead for a little bit. Is he able to hang on to it? Evan Weaver's had a really fast car. Roddy's going to lead that lap and clear as Evan Weaver. Evan's still hanging on the back, though, about a half a car length between him and Roddy. Now it's grown to about 2. Oh, and a big gust of wind coming behind me. Some of the action off the track. And now Sandy looking on the outside of Evan Weaver. Looking high in turn 1 and 2. They all go really high. Evan and Roddy stay low. And she gets a big run on the backstretch. Dives into turn 3, has to hammer the brakes. She's really good in that middle line. Is she able to get around them? All the Firebirds up in front. And now Barry Hutt spins out in turn 3. No caution yet. No caution for Barry Hutt, spun out. He's all good to go. And a pass for the lead. Evan Weaver trying to get back. Almost 3 wide in turn 3. Evan Weaver grabs the lead. Look at Rainforth now grabbing a big run, trying to go under. Roddy Weir to grab 2nd. We're halfway through. 5 minutes. Josh Rainforth having a great race. Look at him under the 4. He has to hold off back a little bit. Sandy Wood flies in, hammers the brake. Evan Weaver's now getting away from the rest of the field. As we have 4 to go, we're 6 laps in this heat race for the Richmond. And I think Evan Weaver's going to be catching up to Barry Hutton in the 71, and about half a lap, Barry's had a couple of spins. Josh and Sandy are both side by side, almost spinning, and it's a hurricane blowing through the Raceway. I think that's the win. Hang on to your hats, everybody. And look at Rainforth now, Underwood trying to get under her. Evan Weaver's still got the lead. We have 2 to go for the V8s, their first heat race. And he's got a very big lead. I think you can safely say, oh, something wrong with Ronnie Weir. Slows right up. Everybody passes him now except for Doug Armstrong. Something going wrong on the 4 as he was in second. Now drops all the way to the back. White flag for Evan Weaver in the 25, sponsored by Howard Little Excavating. Sandy Wood in second. Now Evan Weaver's going to try and get around Barry Light. Can he get around and clean it? He did bump the wall a bit. He's going to try and go around him again. Barry's kind of holding him up. Really holding him up. Sandy got a lot of ground. Not enough, though. Not enough time. Evan Weaver's going to grab the victory. And it looked like at the same time when Evan was passing Barry for the win, he was kind of giving him the honk, like, get out of the way, I'm trying to win the race. And a good thing for Evan Weaver, he just won a heat race. Give it up for him in the 25, sponsored by Howard Little Excavating. Still supply a lot of fun here at Valley Raceway.